Patriots game against the Jets on Sunday. Tom Brady was asked on a conference call by the New York media how much longer he will play. He said, quote, "I'd like to play a long time." Yeah, a long time. There's a lot that goes into playing well. I've played with a lot of great teammates, but I want to play for a long time, maybe 10 more years. I think that's probably what my goal is. Stephen A., can Brady play 10 more years? He's 38.
No, I don't think he can. I think the hits that he'll take standing in the pocket ultimately will neutralize him. And not only that, Father Time doesn't creep up on us. It literally slaps us. I mean, one day you feel great and the next day you're like, what happened to me? I'm just not what I used to be, you know? And it doesn't, and it's not a slow, gradual process the way everybody wants to act like it is. It's really something that really comes up at you and smacks you pretty hard, where you just wake up one day and you just can't do the things that you used to do. So it's really, really nice that Tom Brady feels that way. How old is he, Skip? What is it? 38? Yeah. 38? That would mean him playing until he's 48 years of age. Yep. It's actually an insult to the NFL players that he thinks he can play that long. I don't want to say thinks, he hopes. You know, it's an insult. If he really thinks he can play that long, it's actually an insult, unless he's going to just go down the second anybody is in the vicinity so he can avoid getting hit. I don't see how he can last 10 more years. There's just too much punishment that's involved with the game. Just too much. And because of that, I just don't feel like that's the case.
Okay, just in fairness, to be objective here before I launch, Brady has gone back and forth about 10 years. He's vacillated a little bit. When he talked to the Jacksonville media a couple of weeks back, 3 weeks back, he said, I don't know about 10 years. That may be a couple too many. And on a more sobering note, his father was quoted a couple months ago voicing concern that Tom Brady was going to have to be dragged off the field, that Bill Belichick at some point was going to have to say, you're out, you go on home, get on home. And obviously Bill Belichick has shown us in the past to be as cold-blooded an operator as there is and has been in the history of pro football, because it is a business in the end. And when Father Time does tap said player on shoulder, Bill Belichick, who can still coach at whatever age, is going to say, you're out. So he would also say that to his longtime business partner, Tom Brady, when Father Time does tap him. And the father is concerned about that because he doesn't want to see his son be publicly humiliated by getting cut by the Patriots or getting sort of pushed into the background by the Patriots. And I get all that. Now, do I think that he could play 10 more years? I realize it is a long shot. But if I would ever give any human a shot at lasting to age 48 as a quarterback in the National Football League, I would give this man a shot. He has proven to you again and again and again to be a very rare human being. And I go back to his second year in the league. Who in their wildest dreams could have imagined a former 6th-round draft choice who ran the most unathletic-looking 40-yard dash in the history of the Combine, replacing Drew Bledsoe in an emergency his second year in the league and leading the Patriots to a Super Bowl championship? Who could have dreamed that? And following it right back up with another Super Bowl championship the next year against the Carolina Panthers. And I could go on and on. This man has had an extraordinary career, and to my eye, he's more on fire with playing football, in part to get back at the NFL and all of his detractors for Deflategate, but he's more on fire with playing football than he has ever been in his career. So nobody loves playing the game of football more than Tom Brady loves playing the game of football, even now at 38. So I look at our list. There was the great George Blanda of the Oakland Raiders, who was a quarterback and lasted until 48, but he was actually the place kicker for the Raiders, so he was mostly kicking field goals and extra points straight on in those days, obviously. And the last game that George Blanda actually started at quarterback was age 41. Steve DeBerg actually started a game at 44 for the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, I don't know. Vinny Testaverde started 4 games at age 44 for the Carolina Panthers. Okay, so that's 44, but we're talking about going all the way to 48. Yeah, but if anybody could pull it off, it all depends on, can you continue to be protected? And nobody gets the ball out faster than Tom Brady. So if he continues to operate the fast break offense at a fast break pace, just getting the ball out of your hands quickly, you can save yourself for a long time. And obviously, he would be one major, another big knee injury away from being forced toward retirement. But if he could remain relatively healthy, could this guy compete to 45, 46 at a high level? Boy, it wouldn't surprise me a bit, because it's all what's in your heart. It's your passion for the game. It's your love of what you're doing, getting ready for it, the off season. Most of the guys just burn out around 38 and say, I just don't want to do this anymore in the off season to get ready for what's going to hit me between the eyes during the season. Tom Brady still loves it. So I could see him playing many more years.
And I think when you talk to a lot of NFL players that have retired, and I'll say, hey, do you miss the game? And of course they miss the game, but they don't miss the preparation of getting back on the field. But it seems like he hasn't slowed down one.
He seems to love the off-season. He loves the off-season as much as he loves the season.
Stephen A.
Molly.
Yes.
Producers for First Take.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody has to be objective here when it comes to Skip Bayless. I mean, my goodness. I mean, everybody can't worship at the altar of Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless.
I'm a Giants fan, but okay.
The question was not, can Tom Brady play a few more years? The question was 10. 1-0. 10. A decade.
I dealt with that.
Who doesn't know he can play a few more years? I mean, who doesn't know that? I mean, you sat up there and went through your little soliloquy because obviously it was a beautiful moment for you to just express your overwhelming love and devotion to Tom Brady. But here's the bottom line. Here's the bottom line is, can the man play 10 more years? Is not that answer no?
It's not.
Can Tom Brady play until he's 48 years old?
What do you think, Stephen A? How many more years?
Close to 50. Tom Brady can play close to 50 in the NFL with this speed. The violence in this game, he could play till he's 50. Really? Is that what you're gonna say?
I just did.
No, you said I could see him playing many more years. What does that mean? Many could be 5.
Well,
can he play 10?
He's going to have to avoid a major injury, obviously. And I said it was a long shot, but I would give him a shot to play 10 years. He is. Who goes to New York City, to Manhattan, and defeats Roger Goodell in an NFL home game in court? Nobody does. This guy did it. This guy keeps doing things that are impossible. So why wouldn't you
mean
at least
after
give him
Ray
a
Rice
shot?
and Greg Hardy won their appeals too? You mean after that?
Well,
Roger Goodell has been beaten in court before Tom Brady.
Yeah, but this was where Tom Brady had no way, Jose. No analyst, no legal analyst gave him any shot, and he went and pulled it off.
I mean, what is he? Skip Pickett? Is he the Caped Crusader? Is he Superman? I mean, who is he? Who is he next, Skip? I mean, which one? Because clearly that's what you're saying. He's a superhero. He's Tom Brady. I mean, is there anything else? Do we need to know?
You know, what he is,
Captain America? I mean, with the shield, I mean, what is it?
He's actually just a human who is super. He's not superhuman. He is very human. He's the man next door. I know he's got the wife
he's Captain America
and all that, but
he's Captain
the guy next door who doesn't take himself all that seriously off the field.
The guy next door? Did you just say the guy next door?
Yeah,
which guy next door? What guy next door? In Beverly Hills?
Yeah,
I mean, is he next door? Is he next door to Prince Eddie Murphy? I mean, is he next door to Steve?
I bet you can steal candy bars.
Yeah, it's the Brady bar.
Really?
Yeah.
Giselle and Tom Brady are next door to just anybody, right?
Yeah.
You can go to Harlem and just see them chilling, right? Really? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
You just can't stand it. This guy keeps winning. He keeps winning, and he's playing better now at 38 than he played at 28.
For the record, I am the individual on the record who has called the New England Patriots America's team.
Which is wrong.
Not the Cowboys.
Oh, we don't have time
Not
for
the
that
Cowboys.
debate.
The New England Patriots. Let's just keep that in mind. Let's just keep that in mind.
What does that have to do with the price of these eggs?
He's just showing us he has some love for the Patriots.
For the Patriots?
Yeah.
My point is that I have respect And I have, but that doesn't mean that he wears a cape.
Wait,
you understand that he's gonna heal the sick.
We get it. You don't bow to him. He's not your savior.
That doesn't mean that he walks on water.
Okay, you're completely wrong about the Patriots being America's team, but I'm going to let that one go. All that I know that you have declared is you love Mr. Kraft. He is the classiest.
I do.
Because he comes on your radio show and says, Stephen A., I love you, man. It's
Time
okay.
out.
It's okay.
Time out.
Yeah.
See, once again, you're wrong. I loved Mr. Kraft before the radio show, which is why he came on the radio show.
Oh, clarification, point of order.
There you go.
Touche.
Thank you very much.
Are we ready to move on, gentlemen?
Yeah, we should.
Okay. Speaking of love and another oldie but goodie, is he better than Tim Duncan? The folks at ESPN.com seem to think so. Don't miss Skip's reaction to this. He is going to unleash on Duncan's ranking among the best players in the NBA. That is next.
On the Hook is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.